Consult a reputable cognitive behavior therapist who'll help give the individual the therapy that he or she needs to help him or her loosen up. Also, prescribed medicines are sort of a must to help these individuals battle anxiety attacks, help them calm down and relax. Finding the right depression treatment. Depression or prolonged sadness is actually quite common in the United States. Around 9.5% of the American population actually suffers from this illness. However, not all of them get to be treated. Thus, depression and its ill effects continue to be a burden to some individuals. This illness may seem quite simple to treat, but in reality, it takes more than a little cheering up to actually cure depression. Constant visits to a cognitive behavior therapist is a must, as well as taking all the prescribed medicines that the doctor will ask the patient to take. None of these exactly come cheap, but the amount of suffering that a person is going through because of depression is enough reason already for others to start taking notice and face depression head-on through the various depression treatments that are available today. Depression oftentimes can easily get in the way of an individual's daily activities and his or her normal functions. One's zest for life can quickly and easily dissipate due to depression. And in place of an individual's sunny disposition is more or less a person who hates his or herself, having no self-confidence, trying to isolate one's self from the world and basically just not caring about living anymore. More so, a person suffering from depression isn't the only one who's going to suffer from this destructive illness. His or her loved ones are sure to follow suit. By seeing the individual grow through such rough patches, basically not caring about anything or anyone anymore, it's highly likely that not only will depression one's relationship with oneself but with his or her loved ones too. But this shouldn't really pose as such a problem, since people who suffer from depression are actually lucky that there are all sorts of depression treatments that can be used to aid an individual through the course of having a sound mental health. Depression treatment actually starts with the patient openly acknowledging his or her illness. By just being honest with oneself, it'll be a lot easier not only for the doctor but for the patient most of all, to actually cure depression and find an appropriate depression treatment for him or her. From various medications, like Zoloft antidepressant depression treatment, to all sorts of psychotherapies promising to be the best depression treatment. The patient, as well as his or her family, are sure to get the best, positive results from these depression treatments. Psychotherapy, a popular type of depression treatment, actually includes short-term therapy sessions, usually from 10 to 20 weeks, promising to actually be able to make positive results for the depression patient. This type of depression treatment actually helps the individual by slowly making them to actually open up about their feelings, the root of their problems, more so, the root of their depression. Healthy verbal exchanges between the cognitive behavior therapist and the depression patient is great depression treatment that'll positively affect the depression patient by helping him or her discuss and talk about whatever they've been keeping inside. Various medications that are available for depression treatment are actually great for helping the depression patient to regulate his or her mood swings, to actually help him or her sleep better, and as well as be more pleasant towards others.